Genesis chapter 20. Here again we see Abraham in weakness. He comes to Gerar and he's got Sarah, his wife, with him, and Abimelech, the king of Gerar, wants to have her as his wife. So he lies and says, oh yeah, sure, she's my sister. Especially bearing in mind that it was God's purpose to have a seed through him and Sarah. And the worst thing is, he'd done this before. In Genesis 12, when he goes down to Egypt, Pharaoh had done the same. Oh, I'd like to take this woman. Oh, yeah, she's just my sister. And when he gets in trouble for this, he says actually to Abimelech, the king of Gerar, he says, look, well, we did agree, Sarah and I, that everywhere we go, when we're in this kind of situation, you will say of me, he is my brother. And as you go on in the record of the Abraham family, you find that Isaac, their son, makes exactly the same mistake. What we'd rather read, of course, is that yes, he made a mistake on this in chapter 12 and said, and I won't do it again. But he doesn't. He keeps on doing it, lying about his wife, and basically showing his lack of faith and commitment to the promises about the seed that were made to him. Did he believe? Oh yeah, he believed. The Bible is clear on that. Abraham was a believer. But he was a repetitive failure when it came to this kind of thing, this actual walk in the talk. And he failed in the same ways. It is the stuff of Sunday school Christianity to say, oh yes, well if you do anything naughty, you just ask God to forgive you and don't do it again. No, that ain't how life goes. It's not how it goes for you. It's not how it goes for me. Many of our sins are repetitive. It's the same old, same old. Abraham's example is no justification, and we shouldn't therefore think, yeah, that's good, don't worry about it, don't beat myself up. No, I'm not saying that at all. But I'm saying that through all that, Abraham still did believe and was saved by grace and was counted righteous, although he was not. He was counted righteous because of his faith, despite the serial ongoing sins in the very same areas time and again. So you will come to your grave planks imperfect, but by God's grace we will be saved if we believe in that righteousness that is counted to us in God's dear Son.